Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to F1 TV. We're live for the Miami Grand Prix qualifying this afternoon. We had the sprint this morning with a very entertaining sprint race. I'm accompanied today, as usual, by Kevin Korstein. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yesterday's sprint quali and sprint race itself showed that teams have pace. Racing Bulls, for exact, they have pace here. So will they do the same on qualifying and at the race? Randy Pelasic was unlucky to yeah to fell off right at the end, and Lucas Bright got the penalty, but Racing Bulls has stated that they are working on it to get it removed because they thought it's
I
a
don't.
racing incident.
Yeah, but I don't believe it will be overturned. There's a clear contact that was his responsibility, in my opinion. But we will later see if they manage to get the penalty removed. And Belichick, what a heartbreaking season he's having, even though he did an awesome job yesterday and this morning. Engine issues just crept up and spoiled his race. So I hope that mentally he is in a good state, in a good frame of mind to attack this afternoon the Miami Gardens track. That is one of the most, in my opinion, one of the most satisfying to watch. It's a pretty technical track. It's not at all easy to drive around there, and there are walls almost everywhere. This is one of the only turns that are not directly surrounded by walls. Um, and it produces awesome camera shots pretty much anywhere. The track that some analysts called the American Monaco because of the setting and how the track looks like, let's say, even though it's not at all the same type of track, and there are far more overtake chances here. That, of course, does not really please the Las Vegas Grand Prix organizers that claim that their city looks much closer to the luxury tastes that Monaco brings in. So there's a little bit of banter between the Las Vegas side and the Miami side, and it's, I believe, um, good for the sport and good for the audience in the US and in America in general. Springfield is the first driver to cross the line for a flying lap. There's plenty much time to set a Q1 flying lap. Usually teams go for 2 laps, but sometimes they go for 3 when they feel they're in danger. Um,
We have seen it with
on
the
board with Sarah
Indonesia
Springfield.
last in Jeddah. Saw it in Jeddah.
Yeah, with Ignacio Oreta it was the case, and not only him.
Now on board with Springfield. Yeah, she had a pretty interesting weekend in Jeddah.
Very.
And now will be here.
Those curbs.
Yeah, he's taking a lot. He's taking a lot curves so far. So yeah, 21.2 second sector for Springfield. See the final braking zone.
Last 2 corners, flat out, and the first time for Springfield should be fairly decent. Ooh, first sector must have been slow because 30.7 is far from a good time. Um, there's a lot of margin for improvement. Robin Keisner might actually be showing that to us, and A2 Weisselen.
It
No, he's
might
actually far enough from the finish line.
he's soon starting the lap. Michael Swart has started the lap. And Robin Geisner is
Michael
having
Swart
traffic.
will set a reference. Ooh, yeah, a lot of issues on his flying lap. I don't believe this will be a reference. No, for 34.1, Sector 1 is bad, so
And
we
Michael Swart will
may
have
have a look at
yeah,
what A2 Weisselen is doing.
Michael Swart will have a same thing.
Pretty much. And Weisselen also had the same thing, I believe. Wrong timings, and even if drivers do their best to get out of the way, the just the surprise itself is enough of a
And
hindrance.
Mason. Everyone is having a traffic issues.
Weisselen gets away with it decently. Let's see his sector 2 time.
On board with this Ferrari. Technical part of the track now. The straight line that widens after it's the 7th gear. 300 kilometers per hour. What is the top speed gonna be on the Ferrari?
Is he having slipstream in front?
Yeah, he has. And he has it a lot
Believe so.
longer. And he has it a lot longer. This is gonna
And
be a
yeah,
problem.
because it's Raoult starting a flying lap, so indeed he takes advantage of it and sets a very nice time.
Yeah, it's a 130.3. So this is a reference lap that we were waiting on for Q1 at least, because they are not taking the 100%. They're just wanting to get through from Q1. And now Nathaniel 21.2 first sector.
Nathaniel, a pretty good lap.
Yeah, so far so good for him. No traffic. And yeah, now
Nick Bayer with a strong reference as well.
what's the lap time gonna be? 130.3. The same lap time.
Exactly the same
yeah,
time.
Exactly the same. Liam Delagras instantly third. Now Nick Bayer. What can Nick Bayer do?
Something that's useful to mention is between the sprint and the Q1, there were a few droplets of rain and quite a lot of wind, so there was a bit of sand and dust on the track that the stewards crew here cleaned up at some place, so the track is perfectly clean. But that means the amount of rubber that is on the track is a lot lower than at the end of the sprint a few hours ago. So we're, let's say, with a cleaner and a less grippy track than it was in the sprint, more similar to the sprint qualification setup actually, which could explain some slower times. Riley Swenson thinks otherwise and sets up a nice 29.7. It is 694 in fact. Fantastic lap from Swenson. He is through to Q2, no problem.
Qualifying. Lucas Wright.
Lucas Wright is 1.3 seconds behind the mark. He is not setting a great time now and might even back off on this effort. We have other drivers on an outlap. His teammate Kortekevu is one of them. Simon Slicek also on an outlap. We have Ignacio Ureta starting his flying lap. Jason Roy doing the same. And a good sector 1 for the Alpine.
So far so good for the Alpine drivers. They are both,
Better for Rita.
yeah. Let's see what Ureta can do. I mean, his start of the season hasn't been the best he wanted, but it's somewhat, yeah, somewhat doable, to say at least.
He was actually very disappointed of his start of the season.
Yeah. Has a lot to improve on, but will he make this weekend a good one? Now let's see, Ignacio doesn't have any traffic ahead of him. Jason Roy crosses
Not
the line.
quite. He will have a clear
Ahead of
road
his teammates.
all the way to the finish line.
Now Ignacio.
And this could be a top 3 time for
Yes, it
Ureta, and it is third at the moment. He is through to Q2, no problem.
Can hit home now.
Casino will be far back, just like Jack Teff behind him and Quattro Kevu. They all three had traffic issues, and those lap times aren't good. Sector 3 though is promising for Casino. He's safe for the moment, but this lap won't withstand
And he has traffic.
the second attempt.
Randy Belasic might get the penalty here.
Yes, but he's also starting his own flying lap.
Yeah.
And giving slipstream to Kevu. Kevu had traffic issues early on and had traffic issues at the end. This lap is not gonna be enough at all. Simon Snicek is starting his own flying lap right now. Has he actually driven a lap so far? I don't think so.
No,
He's having a completely delayed session compared to everyone.
Yeah. Both Red Bull drivers having the same issues.
And I believe he's right, because he has a completely clear track.
Yeah.
And with maybe a higher grip level than the others. Belacic with a fantastic Sector 1. He's been probably the best driver in Sector 1 this weekend. Or at least in the top 3.
So far it has been good for the Red Bull pair, but now it's the other way around. Randy Belasic is showing pace and Simon Trisnek is losing time. What's going on in the Red Bull?
Belacic, who has a new engine after the sprint incident. And it was the last time to replace it before the Parc Fermé rule took place.
Now over the line only P8. Not the best lap from Simon Trisnek. Randy Belasic now crossing the line. P3. That's a better lap now. Sam Fact is the last one to cross over the line.
Sam Fact with a very decent time. We haven't actually mentioned his name at all this morning. He was far back. And Sam Fact is securing a spot in Q2, which means both Williams, championship leaders, and both Racing Bulls are in trouble and under pressure. They need to drive another lap in order to secure their spot in Q2.
It might be a disaster class for Racing Bulls, because they are both out of quali as of right now, as of standing right now. We have 5 minutes remaining on the session. Lucas Wright is out on an outlap. See, Liam De La Grasse is on a lap right now.
Cruz, the pole, not the pole, man, the winner of the previous Grand Prix. Fantastic drive in Jeddah. Completely missed his qualifying for the sprint race and admittedly said to me, not in an interview, but informally, told me that he got the setup wrong yesterday and not really much better this morning. He gave feedback to the team and they made a few significant changes to the car. Actually, he had a car that was very different to Väisänen's one. They set it up much closer to his teammates as Väisänen seemed to be more or less comfortable.
Actually, one thing to point out,
This morning.
is somehow top on the standings.
Riley Swenson is
30.5. He finished his lap. He didn't see it.
he's coming back strong after his injury.
Now look starting a lap as we knows.
And you know what? The Haas has definitely issues with long stints. That's for sure. Everyone knows it. They certainly do not manage. They certainly do not manage tires as well as teams like Mercedes, Ferrari, Racing Bulls, of course. But on the one-lap performance with those two drivers that are very talented and a car that functions, it's for sure it functions. It is a good car. They are able on one lap to perform really well. And Kick Sauber is in the same situation. Look at Duarte Sardinia. He's already had a pole in a Grand Prix. It was a pole in Bahrain. They messed up the strategy then and admittedly said they read the race all wrong, quoting the race engineer I believe it was Duarte Sardinia's race engineer that said that. But the car performance on the one lap is there, and look at his time. It is a new best reference at 29.610. It's a very good time for a Q1. He's of course safe for Q2. So are basically all the cars until 8th position. So Josh Nathaniel now. Both Astons are safe. Ignacio Ureta are safe. Michael Zwart needs a flying lap now. A quality flying lap to secure his spot.
Michael Zwart is always leaving it to the final shot to get out of qualifying. He has
Aaron.
always been in danger. Always.
He's always been in danger, but always ends up at the top for some reason. But Michael Zwart, you know, people say qualifying is a bit of luck because you need luck with traffic and this and that. Yes and no, because if someone is able to consistently handle it well, that means there's a huge human factor as well. Not only the driving, but also the strategy. I believe Michael Zwart, and maybe Michael Zwart's race engineer is a huge responsibility part in it. Michael Zwart is able to be consistent in qualifying, and this shows a lot about the art of qualifying in F1. Kevu with a very strong Sector 1. Michael Zwart, 32.9. The dude is flying. He's in danger? Okay, hold on. Let me push. A purple Sector 1, a purple Sector 2. Michael Zwart is igniting the track as he always does on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, Aaron Eugen finished his lap only P14, so now we have 14 seconds
It's
remaining
not safe.
in the session. This is the final sessions now. Kevu going.
Kevu will be better. Michael Zwart will be better. I believe Jack Teff will be better.
Let's see
and Kevu will finish his lap.
Where will
Michael
spot
Zwart.
himself? It's P6.
He chose the correct
Michael
car with a
Zwart.
slipstream, and look at his time! 29.038! Michael Zwart set up a lap time that could be a pole in Q3.
Bayer is using slipstream from the Red Bull. It's Randy Belasic
And see
using.
how clever he is.
Yeah, and where will he spot himself?
Bayer with a good time.
And it's a good lap.
Yes,
Lucas
he's
Wright is
safe,
in
and
danger.
now it's Jason Roy
Lucas
in
Wright will
danger.
be in danger. Liam de la Grasse. too.
Simon Snitschek with a good lap. Afonso Casino with a good lap. Robin Kastner with a good enough lap as well.
Lucas
The
Wright.
Ferraris might actually fail to pass Q1.
Lucas Wright is in danger.
Lucas Wright would also be out. It's not enough. Simon Snitchek's gonna improve the mark. We're gonna be waiting for his time, but he's surely gonna be in the top 6 or so. Robin Keisner might actually be in the top 10, right around that. Simon Snitchek, excellent time. He's second ahead of Sardinia. Robin Keisner with a very decent time. Good enough to pass
out.
Q1. Both Ferraris are out.
Lucas Wright is out of qualifying. So we have Väisänen, Wright, Delagras, Roy, and I believe it's Eren Eigen. Again, Eigen is not liking this track, as it seems. It's not sweet.
It looks like he's struggling here, not confident around this place, while his teammate is thriving. And Michael Zwart again showed what the art of qualifying is. He chose the right car to follow, managed a dirty air well, and took the entire advantage of the slipstream. And wonderful time from him. He's warned everyone that he's ready for Q3 when time comes.
And we are back for Q2 now. Our first
We have
5 is
both Red
eliminated.
Bulls.
And now it's time.
Both Red Bulls in, both Astons in.
And both Saubers. Has to.
Both Saubers, both Haas,
And that's it.
both McLarens.
About McLaren's too, yeah. Didn't spot them.
So there's a little bit of a hierarchy that is establishing on this track. We cannot say it's for the season because one of the teams that doesn't have both cars is Williams, and they're championship leaders, for example, and Ferrari, second in the championship, have no cars in Q2. So it's certainly not a stable hierarchy in this championship, but on this circuit, it's now becoming clear that we are having those cars, especially the teams that have both cars in Q2, they'll have a legitimate chance to contend for top positions this afternoon and tomorrow.
Yeah, they have a great chance. And actually, Michael Swart again with the late Q1 lap, securing his spot on top again. So yeah, we'll see. Will we see the same thing again? They're going to this straight now, the back straight, before starting this lap, warming up his tires. Final time forming. Getting ready for his lap, and he starts pushing now. And now we are starting the laps. Nick Bayer will be the first one to show us the lap.
Nick Bayer the first with the flying lap. He's already had a podium this season in Bahrain.
Let's see what the Alpine can do without traffic. There is no traffic, so he's safe.
No traffic so far. We will know later in this lap.
There is on Williams, I think, ahead. Yeah, there is, but the Williams will get away. Yeah, the Williams is away. Nathaniel is following him. Nathaniel 33.3. So Nathaniel is posting the best lap right now.
Bayer with a decent sector 2.
At 21.0, purple sector 2.
Nathaniel is better.
Yeah, Nathaniel is better. And Nathaniel is following closely. There is a Red Bull. Let's hope the Red Bull won't get in the way. It's Belichick. Let's see. And no, he doesn't. He just started his lap.
Bayer the first on the finish line. He is with a 30.4, not
29.8.
not it. 29.8 is better. Nathaniel is, I wouldn't say safe yet, but it's, let's say, close to safe zone.
So far so good. Riley Swanson now.
On board with him.
What the sector by Randy Bilasic, 34.2. That means he had traffic so far on this lap. Jack Def with a 33.2 on the first sector. Let's see Riley Swanson coming over the line. What's it gonna be for him? Is it a good lap? It's a third place one, 30.6. That might not be enough. Randy Bilasic, the next one to cross the line. Now let's see. Is it gonna be both? No. Jack Def with the purple sector. Let's see what he can do now. Ignacio is right following him. Sam Facts crossing over the line on lip B5.
Jack Def with a very
Jack
good
Def
time.
with a very good time. 1:29.6.
He's first.
He might be clear now. Now Ignacio crossing over the line. What's it gonna be? B2, very close.
Right behind Ureta, nice lap from him and showing the Mercedes performance, because if Ureta is able to do that, that means the qualifying specialist that Michael Zwart is certainly has potential.
And he might have traffic here. No, he's safe. He's safe. He's safe from traffic. Yep, he is. Now to destroy.
Yeah, he had dirty air for the better of 2 turns, so I'm not sure he's that safe. Yeah, indeed, he lost 3/10 of a second in sector 1. This is not great at all.
Let's see. Simon Swisnak is following right behind. He got traffic as well. They both have traffic now. Is Michael Swart leaving it again for the second lap?
Could be.
And there's traffic. The Racing Bull's car. Who is it? It's Cortegevo.
I believe it's careful.
Yeah.
Was not too much of a hindrance in sector 2, but it's certainly not a great looking lap.
There's someone starting a lap, I think, or pitting, I don't know. It's a Red Bull. Yes, it is. It's a Red Bull. It's Randy who's pitting now. Let's see the lap time now for both drivers. Michael
Don't
Swart
think it's
coming over
great.
the line. Sardine, with the 33.2.
Michael Zwart, he's currently safe. Simon Snitschek is on an even better pace, looking for a top 3 spot. He's contending, yeah, top 3 spot, actually top 2. He's second right behind Tef. Sardinia with a purple S1. Springfield with a fantastic lap. The Astons and the Saubers are actually showing up pretty nicely.
Other guys are only P8. He's in danger. 130
And
is the danger zone, as it seems.
She will be able to overtake Eisner, I believe. Yes, Springfield. Oh, she did even better. She has the best time, and Sardinia is looking to do the same. Casino gets in the green zone. Sardinia with a great lap, a great looking lap thus far. Is he able to get first? Yes, he is, right in front of Springfield.
As we see.
So Belacic is now out after 1 lap. Kevu's lap is not looking great. Bad sector 1. Can he actually finish strong and get ahead of Bayer? I'm not sure. Jaolei also had troubles in sector 1.
Yeah, as we now heard by the team who is looking at the lap times, we have seen 130.3 is the knockout zone, plus minus. So yeah,
One
and going to
130.3, but I believe the knockout zone will be
130.5.
below 130. I believe even 129.9 is not guaranteed to be through.
Yeah, that's why it's plus
It
minus. So we don't know the exact time. Now, Zhao Lei coming over the line.
Dole with not good enough lap, dead
Yeah.
last of the session, and yeah, I believe the cut line will be right around 30.0. Could be. Don't think 30.3 is going to be anywhere near good enough. Driver is going to improve on their second lap, and
They're using.
well,
Yeah.
they need to hurry to get back to the pit lane now, especially for Zhao Lei, for example.
He has enough time, I think. Yeah, he has enough. Nick Bayer out on an out lap for his second run. It's very early for him. That's interesting from Alpine. Now Nick Bayer out at the final corner, starting his lap now. Let's see what he can put together. He's the only one on the track as of right now. Taking a lot of curves. Let's see his first sector, what's it gonna be for him?
So far, looking good for Bayer.
Yeah.
Nice exit here, and the very long straight. It's not entirely straight. It's one fast bend here and another fast bend.
A very good first sector.
That's purple so far.
Yeah.
Braking zone. Pretty on point here. This part of the track has the least amount of grip, I believe. A little bit aggressive on the curb, but good as two. And this lap's looking really great. We can see a little bit of a jump of performance between the scrap tire set and the new set that they're having now. It could be an indication of what I was saying, that 30.3 will not be enough, but could well be 30.0, 29.9 that is required to advance to Q3.
Let's see,
Nick Bayer shows the example by improving this lap. It's a 29.3, a stellar lap from the Alpine driver. He is through to Q3 and shows his great form at the moment.
Everybody is out on an out lap now.
Riley Swanson will be the next one to attack a flying lap, I believe.
Yeah, he is starting now. The final lap for him. Will he get out of the knockout zone? Svensson 33.8 per sector.
This is not improving at all. He had traffic on the way. Look at the traffic on the main straight.
Yeah, there's
It's
a lot of cars right now.
actually crazy. And who has the slipstream of Michael Zwart over there? No, not Michael Zwart. Ureta. Someone's behind Ureta, and I don't know who
And that's it.
it is. I believe
More
it's Jack
traffic.
Teff.
More traffic. Afonso is improving. That's it for Riley Svensson.
Purple for Zwart now.
He is pushing. Again in the danger zone. Always in the danger zone.
And another purple for Afonso Casino. 20.8 in Sector 2. The best we've seen.
He's using the slipstream of the car in front. That's
Oh, this is looking great, and Michael Zwart is tying that sector time.
This is Simos Risnek.
Casino using the slipstream.
Of Simos Risnek. The Randy Pelasic is on sector 1. Sector 2.
Yes, Nitrek indeed, who is not improving and might actually be in danger.
And a purple lap 128.8. Now
28.8 for Casino. What a lap! Michael Zwart with an equally impressive lap. 29.0. This is stellar. Keisner with a 29.2.
Zhao Lei improving.
Zhao Lei with a great lap time, looks like. Nathaniel with a great sector 1. Everybody's improving. And Kevu's in trouble now. Belachik is also in trouble. This is not improving. Zhao Lei with the second best time in the 29.061, sorry. Jack Teff with an excellent sector 2. He's going through. He's in Q3. Sardinia also with a great sector 3 will cross the finish line pretty soon.
They are all 3 out of qualifying. They didn't improve their laps. Nathaniel and Sam Fact.
Sam Fact, I believe, also won't make it.
Yeah, Sam Fact is now crossing the line.
Nathaniel will make it.
No, Sam Fact is out. Nathaniel now. Will he be through? Yes, he is. He knocked out Simons Risnek. Both Red Bulls are out.
McLaren's showing up.
Is safe and into Q3.
Sarah Springfield will at least bring one Aston into Q3. Some Fact failed to make it. And big names are missing in Q3 with Simos Nicek, Koto Kevu, Randy Belachik failing to qualify for Q3. The traffic probably was a factor for all 3 of them, and mostly for Kevin Belachik. This is gonna be spicy at the start tomorrow.
So Simos Risnek, Ignacio Reta, Sam Fact, Kortekevu, Randy Belasic and Riley Svensson knocked out in Q2.
The way the start is gonna dictate everything.
Now as we go to qualifying 3, we have only 9 cars remaining. Who will get
9 competitors remain, and we have only 2 teams with both their cars in. It's McLaren and it's Sauber, so not the championship leaders, Williams, and not the second of the Constructors' Championship, Ferrari, that failed to send any car into Q2 even. So Q3 is on the way. Who is gonna be the favorite to take the pole? Who is gonna be the next favorite behind Michael Zwart to take the pole?
It's gonna be Michael Zwart again. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be Michael Zwart or Zhao Lei. These 2 have been on qualifying fighting the entire 5 rounds that we had.
It could well be.
It's between those 2.
And if there's someone else to contend,
it can be
Nick Bayer has been surprising.
Yeah.
And Jaktef, the championship leader, also has a word to say.
Yeah.
And so is also Duarte Sardinia, who's already been a poleman.
Yeah, let's see. This qualifying 3 will be very interesting, to say at least. Now Alfonso warming up his tires one final time. And now Alfonso, he's starting his first lap of Q3 with worn softs. Let's see what the reference time will be.
I believe the quali, well, the time for pole will be below 129. It could be 128.8 again. And the grip level is just increasing.
Yeah.
Casino in sector 1. He's been good in this sector, set multiple times purple when he crossed the line of sector 1.
So far so good for him. Let's see the sector 1 time, 33.4. Nathaniel is right behind him, close behind. Let's see Nathaniel's
Not a great time.
Yeah, let's see Nathaniel's 33.0. That's a better time already.
That's much more promising. We have to watch what Nathaniel is doing now, because he's the man, and he's also encountering traffic in sector 2. Let's have a look at him. I believe he's getting slowed down by who is it? It could be Nick Bayer over there, or I don't know who is there blocking him. Looks like he got away with it because he's still purple sector 2. Michael Swart purple sector 1. Mr. Saturday is on a mission.
Yeah, Mr. Saturday.
Michael Swart.
Can Zhao Lei now try to compete with that? He's starting just this lap as Afonso is finishing his. And a good first sector. Let's see Nathaniel's lap now.
Daniel's lap, as he crosses the line, we're gonna see a 29.2. What are the sectors looking like for Michael Swart? Michael Swart is on a great lap. Is he able to beat the 29.2 that Nathaniel just set up?
Zhao Lei.
I don't think.
Zhao Lei is crossing the first sector line. Let's see Zhao Lei's lap time now. 33.1.
Michael Swart crosses the line. It's a purple, and he's ahead already. Michael Swart is doing it yet again. Jaktef with a decent time. Springfield is nearly a second back. Zhao Lei is off pace. Jaktef actually has a good lap. We're gonna see his time. I believe he's a bit behind Nathaniel. Yes, just a tiny bit. So far he's third and already has a decent lap in. Zhao Lei purple sector 2. Watch out. Maybe
Zhao
he
Lei
can.
He's using the slipstream of Robin Geisner.
Maybe he can make his way with a slipstream. We never know.
Yeah, we'll see. Now
slipstream of Robin Geisner. Robin Geisner will cross the line with a pretty interesting sector 3, but Zhao Lei has a 35.0 sector 3. The slipstream was massive, and he was able to be the first time under 129. What a massive sector 3 for Zhao Lei, and the use of the slipstream was absolutely perfect. And nobody's gonna be beating this sector 3. They will need to gain time on the first sectors.
Sardinha, the final one on the flyer with an old set of soft tires, the used set that they used in Q2.
Duarte Sardinia is, well, he has a slow sector 1, so he will be off the pace. So is Nick Bayer.
Let's see the lap time now. So very good. and on the P9. That's it for first runs.
We have 3 or 4 very promising runs from both McLarens and Michael Zwart.
Don't count
The
out
others are
Jack Def.
quite far back and will need to improve in their second run.
As we now wait, we have 5 minutes remaining. As we now wait for the cars to come out for their second runs. Zhao Lei is right now leading. Michael Swart is second and Nathaniel is third. So the McLarens is now showing pace. Before, in sprint quali it was Racing Bulls, now it's McLarens.
Sardinia, the screen coming back slowly but surely to the pit lane. And Jack Teff is already out for his second attempt. He is not playing the slipstream card. He absolutely wants to have a clean track, apparently. Springfield follows a bit later. Jack Teff might have gone out too early. He will have Carlson out lap when he does his flying lap. And all the other competitors are waiting.
Waiting for the right time to go out. Now they are starting to come out. As we see on the commentary box, Afonso is coming out.
Going out on track. He might have a free track.
Yeah. Let's see, Jack Def is having a clean track. No, not Nathaniel now.
He won't. He won't. All cars are going to come out now.
Yeah.
And look at Michael Zwart has come out of the pit lane right behind Zhao Lei. Instantly, he saw him coming out.
Nathaniel. Zhao Lei isn't coming out.
Nathaniel, sorry. Not Zhao Lei. He's following Nathaniel. He's chosen to follow a McLaren. How clever is he to do this? It's...
And Sardinha is following Michael Zwart, and then it's gonna be Nick Bayer who's following Sardinha, so it's gonna be a triple slipstream.
Triple slipstream. Maybe Nick Bayer is gonna break the how do we call it, the wall of sound with how fast he will be going in the straights. He will have a ton of dirty air though. I believe Michael Zwart's position in second of that train of 4 cars is ideal.
Yeah, it might be. And now Zhao Lei is out of track, and he's followed by Robin Geisner.
And Jack Teff is not improving.
Now
he's certainly not improving, and he is gonna have traffic trouble going into sector 2. I'm pretty sure Springfield improves. It's still a pretty slow sector 1, unfortunately. Nice sector 2 for Jack Teff. He might be able to improve his time if he gets lucky in the straight and the last braking zone, and I believe he will.
And let's see now, the McLaren starting a lap very late, and and that's it for Jack Teff.
Jack Teff was indeed in trouble because of McLaren in front. Springfield with maybe...
Actually looking at the map now, Nathaniel is free. Michael Schwartz was slowed down. So
yes, he had to slow down. He won't have a slipstream, but at least he will have some sort of clean track. Well, that's not sure because he will have Jack Teff in the way. Look at Michael Swart now. Look at Michael Swart now. He's gonna have Jack Teff in the way. We're not seeing it on the screen, but we know he's around there, and I believe that's ruining Michael Swart's first sector. He's not gonna be improving this lap. Nathaniel's gonna be the only one among the top contenders to be able to improve. Afonso Caixinha will be able to improve. And Michael Swart was completely ruined by Jack Teff. The championship leader might even be facing a penalty for this. I'm hearing it's under investigation, and Afonso Caixinha is finishing his lap, and it's a fantastic lap. He's second on the grid at the moment. He's got past Michael Swart, and Michael Swart has to give up on his effort, unable to improve.
Look out that Bayer sector 3 time. He's using the slipstream of Sardinha.
And Nick Bayer might actually be the pole man if he gets the snow. Zhao Lei is on fire.
And
watch out for Zhao Lei. Nick Bayer is not improving. He was actually too close.
Can Zhao Lei now put it on pole? Can Zhao Lei even improve his time and show that he is worth it? Afonso will start on the front row if Robin Geisner can't do anything.
321 top speed.
This is a very good lap from Zhao Lei so far. Let's see what's it gonna
I believe Zhao Lei will further improve.
Yeah, let's see now. He's crossing the line. No, he didn't improve. Oh, he improved.
He actually improved to 28.804. He did even better on his lap. Zhao Lei is the pole man.
That's a new lap record. What a qualifying. What a qualifying so far. Afonso Caixinha will start on front row. Michael Swart is third now. Joshua Nathaniel.
Michael Swart is third on the grid with, in Q3, the worst of his laps. Q2 and Q1 were better. He's the only driver to do so.
Yeah.
And Zhao Lei, what a pace. And he shows that McLaren might actually be the strongest team this weekend. We'll see tomorrow. But McLaren's are favorites for this race.
Yeah, Jack Teff P5, Robin Geisner will start in the 6th spot. Behind
Jack Teff is consistent.
Yeah. Nick Bayer is P7, Sarah Springfield P8, and Duarte Sardinha will end our top 9 on this session.
And see how many drivers weren't able to improve from Q2 to Q3.
Yeah, that's true.
With the traffic place.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, now it's time for the race. The qualifying is over, and we will see you all tomorrow for the race day. If you have any final words, then go. Seems like Kenny Charter doesn't have any final words. So yeah, this is it. We'll see you tomorrow for the race. So yeah, goodbye from the TV crew.